Hi everyone, it's Tawney. Today is Sunday. It is currently 7:48 p.m. Usually I do all my chores between Sunday and Saturday and I get them done in the morning. I'm usually done by like noon, 1 o'clock, give or take depending on how much needs done, what I feel like doing, what I want to get done. Because sometimes I just want to sit on the couch and other times I want to clean the apartment as if like a bomb went off. And as you can see, my boyfriend helped me clean the kitchen yesterday and we swept up the floor, but I still have laundry. So I'm gonna be folding some laundry and then I have something downstairs that I wanna show you. So we will get to the laundry and then we'll go downstairs. Okay, so we're downstairs and here is Box Mountain. You can see it goes from the floor all the way and almost touches the ceiling. I wanna say I'm embarrassed by it, but honestly I'm not because I've had worse. Every time I'm in an apartment, this is my second apartment now, I seem to come upon a Box Mountain, seem to form one, you know? So we have Box Mountain, and I had been told to save the boxes because my grandma was moving. She currently lives in an apartment for like older people where they somewhat get checked on, but they're not really like constantly checked on. They still have like a bit more freedom than an assisted living kind of a situation, which I guess you could say she's an assisted living, but kind of sort of not. But we found out that she is no longer going to be moving. So then we were like, okay, she had talked about moving. We didn't really know for sure. So mom's like, just save the boxes. Then we found out she was moving. So the mom's like, okay, we definitely need the boxes. And then I was like, okay, won't throw any of them away. Then we find out everything's already been packed up. So mom's like, go ahead and tear down the boxes. And I'm like, boom, Box Mountain is going. And I got it in my head that Box Mountain needed to go. So we are going to be tearing down boxes and getting rid of Box Mountain. I have a handy dandy, maybe I shouldn't be using tools if I don't know how to use them. I have this fancy box cutter knife thing. I told my dad I wanted an X-Acto knife and this is what he gave me. I guess I can't complain because it's a knife. It's not an X-Acto knife, but it's not the exact knife I needed, but it will do. So I'm gonna go get some boxes and we're gonna start tearing down. Okay, one garbage bag, mostly full of styrofoam, done. This is progress, but Box Mountain is still ginormous, so one bag down, however many more, and how many boxes left to go. Okay, I forgot to show you the final finishing touches. There's my downstairs. Looks nice and clean. I swept because even in death, my guinea pig is still haunting me. Which I guess like he's obviously haunting me if he's dead. But I found a box of his from Chewy, which is the dog, cat, animal food, toy, accessory company. And I had ordered bedding and maybe food from them, I think. I don't honestly remember. I bought so much stuff for that thing that he ended up never using most of it. Found a box that I had opened bedding into because the box was sealed and I never moved it. It was never a problem. I dumped it down the steps with a little bit of bedding in it whenever I first moved and was like removing all the stuff from like boxes and things. And the guinea pig passed away the day after we moved into this apartment. So I was really already like still unpacking and I just kind of like didn't really unpack his stuff because he was on the verge of death when we moved anyway. So I was just kind of waiting for it to happen at that point. I don't mean to laugh because it's not like a funny thing. Like I was really upset about it at the time, but he had been really sick for like a week and I kind of knew it was coming because he was 5 years old, 5 or 6 years old, something like that at the time. So he was fairly old, I would say, for a guinea pig. So at the time, whenever I threw it down the steps, it like bounced and spilled out all of the excess bedding. Well, apparently it didn't spill out everything. So whenever I tore the box down, bedding went everywhere. So I had to sweep, which kind of came in handy because the cat had spilled one of my flowers down there, one of my plants. My hosta, my new hosta I got at Lowe's. He had spilled it, so I had to clean up that dirt. So it kind of worked out that I had like put off that dirt because then I had just cleaned up once, not multiple times. So that was kind of nice. So I got Box Mountain taken care of. I have 3 boxes outside that I'm gonna set out tomorrow night for trash pickup. And my landlord will be able to recycle the cardboard and things like that. Like I made sure I put them, if they had logos on them or they were like cereal box kind of cardboard, I stuck them in one box. And if they were cardboard that just kind of had like a Target logo or an Amazon logo or something like that, I stuck that in a separate box. So that way it would be a little bit more like organized for him. So I got that taken care of. So that's kind of one big accomplishment. Box Mountain has been needing to be done for a long time now. So I'm glad I got that taken care of. So now I'm going to chill on the couch, watch some TV, drink some lemonade because my dentist told me I'm no longer able to have Dr. Pepper, which I still have half a 2 liter of, that I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish it or not, just like over time or something, just like as a final hurrah or something like that. I know I shouldn't, but I'm trying to drink things that are not sodas. So I'm drinking like tea, lemonade, and water, but I'm not a big water fan. So I'm trying to like slowly work my way into that sort of thing to try and see if like that'll help me. But yeah, I'm not sure if I filmed a vlog that talked about this. I know I've filmed bits and pieces of vlogs, but then never actually posted them. So I went to the dentist and she told me that we were gonna be able to make this work. I told her how scared I was and she said, we'll be able to put you under laughing gas and be able to extract the teeth, work on the teeth without you being freaked out. Because she said, with your anxiety, it's only gonna make the situation worse. And I was like, great, because I don't want to be around for that because I had a painful experience with a filling previously that kind of turned me away from wanting to get my teeth taken care of any further. So she's sending me to an orthopedic dentist, an orthodontist type thing. I think that's an orthodontist, not an orthopedic, but I think orthopedic is with your feet. Sorry, I'm so stupid. I'm not that dumb, I swear. But she's sending me to a oral surgeon to get some teeth removed in July, which I have the consultation in July, and I'm hoping he'll be able to get me in like right away. So then that way I can get things taken care of because my birthday is in December and time is running low. And when you have to wait 2 months to even get a consultation, I had to wait 2 months to see the dentist, now 2 months to see the orthodontist. I'm a little bit nervous that like, I'm gonna run out of time before any of this stuff gets done. And it's not that like, I'm running out of time that I can't get it done. It's just I won't have insurance after my birthday. Like I'll be kicked off my parents' insurance. And where I work at right now, we have bad insurance. So if I get a new job, then hopefully I will be able to get better insurance and fix these pearly whites. But she had mentioned taking some teeth out, getting a cleaning, maybe a double cleaning if my teeth needed the double cleaning, then getting some fillings replaced because I currently have old mercury fillings, and I think she'd be able to give me the white teeth fillings, which I saw a poster of whenever I was at the dentist office. Like that was one of the things on the wall I was facing the whole time. So I'm hoping to do that so it'll look a little less like obvious that I have fillings in my mouth, which I'm not ashamed of that. Like I was who I was at the time. I was a child, I ate candy and I got, you know, cavities because of it. And I didn't brush properly, so I got cavities because of it. So and then we'll do the fillings, and then she wants to fix my underbite, which as you can tell, my jaw is kind of like messed up. And when I close my jaw, it like goes to the side instead of down. So she wants to be able to correct that. And I was like, I'll do that, but I don't want surgery. I knew somebody who had to get jaw surgery and had to drink through a straw for a couple weeks. And I really don't want to put up with that because I like eating too much and food would not taste good through a straw. And I know for a fact that a steak would not do well blended up. So I don't really want that, but she thinks that we can go around that. So I'm hoping we'll be able to get all of this stuff done come my birthday, but who knows? But I'm really hoping I'll be able to at least get some stuff done. So then at least up to the jaw stuff. At that point, I feel like I'll be able to manage it for a couple years. But I have applied for new jobs, and I'm hoping I get them because I would be considered a state employee and I would get state benefits, which is like primo. So that's kind of what we want. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now, filling you in on the dentist situation, which haha, filling. But yeah, I got so much accomplished tonight, and I've only been home for like an hour. So, oh, and another thing I wanted to talk about. So I watched the Avengers Infinity War for the first time today. Let me tell you, the end scene where everyone starts to vanish. Oh, by the way, if you haven't watched this, spoiler alert, like, don't keep watching. Just kind of end the video here. But so when everyone starts vanishing, the fact that it's like random people, that like Black Panther who gets taken, Star-Lord who gets taken, I think his name's Peter, Spider-Man. I don't remember what his real name is, but Spider-Man. The fact that these like big people get taken, and then they also start to take Bucky and, you know, a couple of like the warriors from Wakanda and things like that. Like, I'm really confused about, so how did they pick who to go? First of all, I'm really glad Thor didn't go, but let me tell you, the beginning of that movie, I was not expecting Thor and Loki and all of that stuff to happen right away. I had just watched the final Thor movie, the third one, Ragnarok, and that was a great movie. I hated the beginning when everything started to change and Hela came up, because I was like, no, 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 Thor is the god of he's gonna become the god of Asgard. If Odin's gonna die, we want Thor. Like, this is how it's supposed to go. Like, don't switch up the storyline, even though I'm sure it was in the comics, but I did not read the comics, so, you know, this is kind of where I'm movie standpoint, and I have not seen movies consecutively or all of them, so my knowledge is a little bit like scattered. But so I was like kind of confused that like all of a sudden Loki's dying, Thor's almost dead. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I knew Thor lived. I knew that much, because I'm not going to watch a movie and not know if Thor lives or dies. So then all of this stuff happens, and then they bring up Thanos, which I feel like I haven't heard of Thanos until this point. So I'm highly confused about how all of a sudden he's this big bad guy, yet we know nothing about him. And this could just be my like, I don't know, because I just haven't seen the movies a whole lot. So I'm like still confused about that. But then at the end, I looked at my boyfriend and I was like, this all could have been like, I was like, I feel like this was unnecessary. Like, honestly, like to just delete people. Like, I don't know if they die or not. I feel bad that Vision died, because I didn't really know much about him and I haven't watched WandaVision yet. But I still like, I feel like I liked him, and I like Wanda enough that like I didn't want him to die for her. So that was really depressing. I could see that because he had the stone in him. But at the same time, everybody else like dying, that was like uncalled for. Like, I feel like that really could have been like, you know, do something different. And then Captain America, I was gonna call him Cap, but Captain America is just standing there like, what is going on? And nobody can say anything. And it's so funny because when they got to the end and Thor shows up, and oh my gosh, with that axe, I like the hammer, but I like the axe too. But when Thor shows up, I was like, oh man, if I liked Thor before, I told my boyfriend, I'm like, you got competition. I'm like, Thor is like the ultimate, like this is amazing. Like, he is my favorite. Like, Chris Hemsworth is just like an amazing actor. So like, my boyfriend's already known that like Thor is like the one, Chris Hemsworth is like the guy. Like, you know, if you had that one guy to like cheat with or whatever, which I would never do that sort of thing. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it would be Chris Hemsworth. And I, like, whenever he showed up, I was like, man, he's like, dude, I'm like, with all this electricity and stuff that he's like now figured out he has, I'm like, he should be the one that could kill Thanos. Like, he should be able to do it. And then my boyfriend's like, just watch. And then there goes the axe right in the middle of his chest. And I'm like, I feel like that should have been enough. But I knew Endgame was coming, so I knew that we still had more to go, and I knew this wasn't it. So I'm kind of like, maybe it's a bad thing that this happened because maybe Thor caused this, but at the same time, I feel like it would have happened regardless. And maybe it's like the kill a couple versus killing everybody kind of a thing. Like, you have to sacrifice a few for the many, that kind of a thing. So I don't really know. We were gonna watch Endgame, and then it was 7 o'clock and the movie was 3 hours. And I'm like, I don't think I can stay here for 3 more hours. I have to get home and do laundry and dishes and feed the cat and get myself ready for bed and everything, and like for work the next day. And I'm like, I don't have the next 3 hours. And this is kind of like the worst possible time to like start a movie when you can't finish the, you know, series and everything. So I'm looking forward to finishing that. And then Loki comes out next month. So I'm excited to start that because I've really grown to like Loki. Like, I swear, in every Thor movie, he does something bad, but then redeems himself. And I just like I can't get enough of Loki. Like, especially in the third Thor movie, I feel like Loki was like at his prime. Like, he just keeps getting better and better. And Tom Hiddleston is like so good at portraying Loki that like, so I'm ready to keep going with this stuff. I'm ready to like watch more of the Avengers movies, like Iron Man. I've already seen all 3 Captain Americas. I've seen the first Ant-Man. I've seen Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm not sure if Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is considered like in that series kind of a thing, like with the Avengers, or if it's just kind of like a spin-off sort of thing that's not really required to watch for the rest of it. And I've also seen the new Falcon and Winter Soldier show on Disney Plus, which I really liked. It wasn't my super favorite. I feel like I could have lived without seeing it, but I still feel like it was fairly good. I think Disney did a really good job with that. So there is my Avengers spiel, my Marvel spiel, if you will. So yeah, let me know your comments and thoughts in the comment section below. Don't spoil anything for Endgame for me, but just kind of like your thoughts on Infinity War and from that point forward and everything, and anything else on Box Mountain and my laundry and such. And I hope you guys like this video. I'm trying to do something different with my vlogs, so I'm not just sitting around chit-chatting for 20 minutes and filming, you know, and uploading. But yeah, so let me know if you guys like that. Like this video, share it, subscribe, and ring that notification bell down below so you get notified when I upload my videos. I'll see you guys later. Bye.